Why is there an orange garnish in your drink right now? You have a sexy cocktail right now.
This is a Negroni.
A Negroni?
This is my cheat day. I'm a cheat day.
Wait, so vodka is regular day?
Yeah.
But
that's zero carbs,
you can
motherfucker.
You can have... Wow.
Find a carb in a glass of vodka. I defy you. A Negroni, that's like the donut of drinks.
So you can have bourbon and Campari. So we left Mary's Club, and I went to Pal's Books.
By the way,
hey, shut up. I went to... for me, my first two stops... Well, first stop when I come to Portland, Pal's Books, because it's the Disneyland of people that read. Dan, books are things with pages with words on them that people read.
I know. It's like the internet, but smaller.
Yeah.
With lower speeds.
So I said... We got drunk at Huber's. I met some local lunatics, and I said, I really have to go to Huber's. To Pal's. I popped in there, got a couple books, and you went and found a bar. And I got a text from you saying, I'm in a nearby bar called the such and
I didn't say it's the coolest place in the world. It's just a place. I got a glass of Chimay. But true to Portland style, I felt like you talk about Southern hospitality. Here's Portland hospitality. The only person working in the place was one bartender, and she gave me. I said, I'd love a Chimay. I said, I'm feeling fancy. I'm a lumberjack. I'd like to. Maybe I'll build a new bar next door out of wood. Everything's wood here. They're all into wood. I bet there hasn't been a tree here in years. What there is good people and good prices.
So drunk.
Oh, yeah. All right. Everybody gets a medal for noticing I'm drunk. What are you going to do with it? Who are you going to complain to?
So I'm in the bookstore. I was drunk enough at the bookstore to walk up to the person at Pal's. You can walk up to the desk and say, hello, I would like you to check if these books exist. And they go, I'd be happy to help you. And I couldn't utter a word.
You're allowed to do that in Portland. You can get that wasted.
And the guy looked at me and said, hey, you're in a town where you can come fucked up to a bookstore.
Hey, man. Seems like you're pretty drunk and high. Yeah. Section 642.
Oh, by the way.
And you just see these books.
By the way,
squiggle writing.
I'm making a mental note out loud right now to get all of the drugs that people gave me last night out of my bag before I fly away.
You're going to eat all of them?
If anybody wants a bunch of edibles and weed, I have to get rid of them tonight.
Yeah, I'm a piñata. Come up to me tonight. Because all of you give me Rice Krispie treats. I can't eat them all. I can't bring them on the plane, so just hit me and one will pop out.
Also, the beauty of this gig is we're staying upstairs. We live here at the Jupiter Hotel and the Doug Fir. Seriously, just ask me if you want all of the shit that people gave me last night.
Dude, I was fucking dancing last night. Aaron was in the other room. I fucking danced till 4 a.m. Because it's Portland. It just feels like, it's just Portland. And I was like dancing till 4 a.m. like by myself. I wasn't grinding on anybody.
He was actually.
I wasn't like doing it to impress anybody. I was just like fucking dancing. I had a straw in my mouth. I'm like, I had a solo cup in my hand. I'm like fucking 41. Like it's just like sometimes give my feet a rest. Don't move them anymore. Like doing vertical shit. Just moving the hips. Elevator goes up, down. Fucking rocking it. Fucking people coming up like shaking their shit in my face. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. I won't take that. I don't give a fuck. Just dancing. Controlled the floor. And there was a guy that kept coming up to me. And I don't know if he had this authority, but he kept going like, are you ready to freestyle? Are you ready to freestyle? Every half hour, this guy would come up and he'd start dancing with me. And he'd go like, so you want to freestyle yet? And I felt like he was friends with the DJ. And I felt like there was a point where I could have easily gone up and I could have freestyled, rapped at the thing. But I turned my back on it, and I felt, yeah.
But before we get to your freestyle, let's go back to me leaving Pal's Books.
Right. Okay. We got a lot of.
So I'm happily. I have 2 new books. I don't need them. I've got too many books I haven't read anyway. I'm drunk. I'm leaving Pal's Books. I have a text from Dan saying, I'm at a bar nearby. So I fucking roll out of there, and I use the old iPhone to find out where you are. And I come into a place called...
It was called Life O'Reilly.
Life O'Reilly's. Yeah.
You don't have to grumble. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, you're Portland. We get it. It was empty. That's the thing. Like the good places were full.
Okay, so take it from there, because I walk in there. You're there. You have a chimay in your hand.
There were two dudes, as a preamble. There were two dudes that I felt like they were a gay couple, just to put an image in your head of their mannerisms. Like, they were two really fit dudes who were very happy. But also they had a weird fratty edge to them. It was a weird combination, and the one guy
I would not have if I saw them from a distance, I would not have said gay couple. I would have thought fratty guys.
Maybe I'm homophobic, or maybe I'm like homo Doolittle. Like maybe I don't care. I would love for everyone to be gay.
I'm going to put my pitch in right now for this episode to be called Homo Doolittle.
Maybe I projected onto them. I bet they're gay because I was like, I wanted them to be happy because I felt like they were having a good time together, and there was a lot of sexual frustration, and there was a lot of energy and drama coming from them, and I was like, I hope those two go home tonight and fuck. I felt like they were gay. And you know what? I wanted to give them each 2 votes in the upcoming election.
Too late.
In case you're wondering if I'm part of the problem, no. I would like to live in a society where every gay man got 3 fucking votes.
What happened before I walked in?
Because I want to live in gay world.
Dan, you're fine. Dan,
I'm sorry. Am I protesting too much? I'm just saying I'm cool with the gays. I'm fine. Like everything would be better if they were in charge.
You're straight.
Okay.
What you're saying is you're straight.
But what I don't want is for them to beat me up. And so what happened at this bar is these were like bad. These were the very, very, very rare, incredibly rare, bad gay men. I felt. I feel like genetically they're better than everyone.
Whoa!
But these two, I would like to weed them out.
All right.
Or make them straight. I don't know what would be a punishment for them.
Just tell the story.
They were very okay. Oh, you're right. No more editorializing.
Just stop.
You make your own decision. I don't know. They might have been straight. If they were, that explains a lot. Like, because if they were straight, then they were fucking like in turmoil inside.
I don't think they were, but I will withhold judgment.
The incredibly sweet bartender, I guess I should say she's female to because it seems important. We're setting a stage here. Very, very sweet female bartender who, as a footnote, I ordered a drink from her, and she said, "Do you want something from the menu? Would you like something to eat?" And I said, I have kind of do you have a dessert menu? Like something sweet. She said, we don't have dessert. I'm like, okay. 5 seconds later, she comes up and she puts a handful of peppermint candies on the bar. Portland. #Portland. We're here to fucking like we're thinking about you. We want you. Like that doesn't happen anywhere ever. That's the opposite of Logan's Run. Somebody's like, I thought when you said, like, her job was done. They don't have a dessert menu. She fucking took that shit to a bowl of candy, but I don't get it. I don't even get it. I love it. I love your city. And I'm sitting there going like, oh, Jesus Christ, what a good people. I'm trying to make you understand, this woman's a hero. Because then she went over to the other guys, and they were kind of dramatic and very fit. Maybe that's part of what I'm holding against them. They looked crunchy and abby and six-packy and
crunchy,
gunny, bicep-y. Like, they looked good. I wanted to sleep with them, but so I think they were gay. She went to them, and they were being loud the whole time. It was fine. It was like they were just charismatic individuals in the corner. They're having a good time. Probably talking about spot checking each other and bench press. She said to one of them, "Do you guys want anything else?" And the loud, like, kind of aggressive one, who we will let's give him a name, Stripe, the bad gremlin. he said to her, she went, can I get you guys anything else? And he went, I'm just having the greatest time looking at you. Is that rude? Yeah, it is. That's weird. I don't know. Rude. So that was the mood he was in. He was like, he was feeling his oats. Was that a phrase?
Nope. I mean, it is now.
So Jeff walks in with Moby Dick or whatever the fuck you bought from your Prove We Can Still Exist bookstore. Like it's a movement. Flash mob hashtag like books-should-still-exist.com. We get it. It's fun. With your thumb when you're... Oh, it cut me. Oh. Great. It's information at a price. Who would have thought of it?
Wait, you're anti-book?
I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't want to.
It's a weird platform.
It's a weird. You don't want to be. Even if most of the world feels that way, no one will feel okay getting on your side of that. Yeah. I'm anti-book. Jeff walks in with his fucking books. But what was by Mark Twain? Look it up. Fucking Google him. You bought a Mark Twain book.
Yes, because when I meet people and we talk about books and they go, "Oh, you should read this," and I write it down on my phone. Yeah, a phone, my iPhone. I have a little note thing, and I write down book titles. And when I go to Powell's, or if I'm in Seattle, I go to Elliott Bay. Or is it Elliott Bay? Yeah. And like the good bookstores in the world that actually carry the shit that you want to find. It's not like a Barnes & Noble piece of garbage. When you go to Portland, you can actually find the books that you wish you had. And the end. I'm smart.
All right.
Read a book, motherfucker.
I know.
Read a book. You're a writer.
Yeah, Yeah.
Read a fucking book.
Yeah, reading is for consumers. I'm a writer.
Consumers of what?
That's like a spider being into spider webs. Like a spider's like, I love spider webs. Motherfucker, you spun this shit to catch flies.
If a spider could read, a spider would read a book about
spiders can't read,
webs.
motherfucker. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you in Portland. Spiders can't read. What happened to this place? We've wasted a lot of time on this tonight. What happened to this place? Inexplicably,
I roll in with books.
Two
provocative material.
So Jeff's at the end of the bar, and by bar in quotes because it's beechwood. It's bright. It's
fucking midday.
Daylit. Yeah. It's a nice place. It's not. It's a
touristy downtown dumpy bar.
And then one of these two incredibly sexy, probably gay guys. Goes over like he senses that there's other people there. He goes up to Aaron and he goes like, what was his entree? It was like
I hope he's not with you.
Hey, hello.
You're so beautiful.
Hello. Oh, totally. And then he said, yes, this is my side of the story. We'll bring Aaron out in a second. I want to hear her side, but. He's from my objective glowering into my chimay.
I had just sat down.
He said, "Hello, sweetheart." He did an extravagant kind of like "Hello, I'm that guy from the other part of the bar. I want your attention now too," which is fine.
I love your style. You're so beautiful.
Yeah, you look great. And then in the midst of that introduction, he said, "I hope you're not with him," and did this kind of sassy like to Jeff, like I hope you're not with him, and Jeff said, like, go fuck yourself. Fuck off. And he goes, what? And then he was like, I wasn't talking to you. I said, you weren't talking. You just said I was talking.
I said, he goes like, I hope you're not with him. I go, oh, you fuck off. And because he was just like, he came over and like was like being like too much. And I said, yes, you go away. And he goes, I hope you're not with him. And I said, your person. He goes, I'm a stylist. I just think your hair is so cool, like to Aaron's. Like I go, your personality needs touching up. And he goes, ooh.
And then his friend, his even sexier friend, who I assume is gay because he's fucking hot. Started saying things I could hear them before other people go there.
Before that happened, he goes, what did you just say? I go, hey, he goes, I wasn't talking to you. I said, well, you were. I said, your voice carries. He goes, oh, my voice carries? Oh.
Yeah, he did a thing where he was like, my voice carries, but it fell flat. It was like a flat C flat, like, my voice carries. Like, it's like,
and I said,
is he undercover?
I said something along the lines of, hey, fuck off, the adults are having a conversation over here. And then he enlisted the more muscular guy in the duo. And he goes, stop me before I do something stupid. And I go, oh!
That's what you heard. I heard. And then he said later on in this altercation, there's like this big 5-minute like blossom of human interaction. At one point, I heard this guy say, it was like, yeah, at a certain point, I got to start slicing faces.
Well,
slicing faces?
Well, that was after I left. That was after I had left at that point. The guy goes, the guy that came at us with the, I'm a stylist and I'm Mr. Wonderful and I like. Oh wait, I hope you're not with him. I go, you go away. I said, your personality could use some touching up. And
then the other guy's like,
I go, oh, now Mr. Wonderful over here wants to be involved because stop me before I do something stupid.
I'm going to slice some faces.
So I grabbed.
Is it like a pirate? Is it like Johnny Depp?
I grabbed my Mark Twain and whatever. What was the other book I bought? I forget. I picked my 2 books up and I fucking bone out because I know where this is going. Because where it's going is nowhere. And then I read a fucking tweet from you where the guy was threatening to slice faces.
That was during the whole thing, though. I could hear him, and so I was engaging with him. He would say stuff, and I would go, really, young man, really? You're going to beat people up? And he and I actually had an arc. At the end of it, because he.
This is the guy that you refer to as so hot he must be gay.
Yeah.
All right.
This guy's actually the hero of the story.
Well, because you want to fuck him.
No, because he
Please
was
tell me you
so
fucked this guy. You fucked this guy, right?
He felt an obligation to beat everyone up who had a problem with his friend who was causing trouble. So when I actually engaged with him, it was like, he said, I'm sorry. I said, look, I'm sorry too. It's weird to threaten to slice people's faces. And he said, look, I'm with my friend. I feel like I have to stick up for my friend. And I'm like, there you go. That's humanity. That's it in the bottle. Everyone's got to stick up for their friend. The fucking that's why bar fights happen. It's like dumb. It's like 2 guys like you. I don't know. We spent too much time on this. Those guys are listening to this and going like, "Ooh, we did it." Because here's another fucking weird thing. Aaron said, I didn't hear this. Aaron said that during the altercation, one of them pointed at you and said, "I'm glad your show got canceled."
Pointed at me?
You thought that you were me, I assume? I don't know.
Or that I was Jeff Winger? Or what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. Or they thought, whose line is not coming back? I don't know.
Dan, let's not bury the lead. Your show got canceled today.
Oh, yes, it did.
By gay people.
You guys are
gay people canceled the show.
We should address that in due time. I'm sorry. We spent too much time talking about some weird Beechwood bar